Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law of our side if I say A?
No.
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir.
Here comes one of my master's kingsmen.
What noise is this?
A crutch, why do you call for your sword?
My sword, I say. Old Montague has come, and flourishes his blade in spite of me.
Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground. Have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If you ever disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay for that of the...
Were you by when it began?
I drew to part them. While we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more fought on part and part, till the prince came, who parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo?
So early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was war from me, and stole the coverts of the wood. Pursued by humor and pursing is, and gladly shunned, who gladly fled from me.
Many a morning health there be seen, with tears arguing the fresh morning dew. Away from the light steals home my heavy son, and the private in his chamber pens himself. Black and portentous must his humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
Do you know the cause?
I neither know it nor can learn of it.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many of his friends, but he, his own affectious counselor, it to himself. We would as willingly give cure as now.
Where he comes.
Madam, let's away. Wait.
Good morrow.
Was that my father that went hence so fast?
What sadness lengths Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having them makes short.
In love?
Out of her favor, where I am in love. All, alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to his will. O me, what fray was here? O heavy lightness, serious vanity, misshapen chaos, well-seeing forms, feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, and sick health.
Oh, I'd rather weep.
A what? At what?
At the good heart's oppression.
Why is such love's transgression? What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gal and a preserving sweet? Farewell, my cause.
Who is that you love?
She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. Oh, she is rich in beauty.
Forget to think of her.
Teach me how.
Examine other beauties.
Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay the doctrine, or else die in death. But now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
My child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years. And too soon married are those so early made. The earth had swallowed all my hopes, but she is hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her constant is but a part, and she agree with her scope of choice. Which one more view of many mine being one, may stand in number, though in reckoning none. Come, go with me.
Find them out whose names are written here. I pray, sir, can you read?
I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and his daughters, County Anselm and his beauteous sister, the lady widow of Vertravio, Signor Placentio and his lovely nieces Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosaline, Livia, Signor Valentinio, and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio and lively Helena, a fair assembly, whether they should come?
Up.
Whither?
To supper, to our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
My master's is the great rich Capulet. Come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry. At this same ancient feast of Capulets sups the fair Rosaline, whom thou the lovest, and with untamed eye compare her face with some that I shall show.
One fairer than my love, than all-seeing sun, ne'er saw her match since first the world begun.
Your lady's love against some others made, that I show you shining at the feast, and she shall show, well, that now shows beast.
I'll go along.
I am here. What is your will?
Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read over the volume of young Paris's face, and find delight writ there with a beauty's pen. Examine every marriage enlightenment, and see how one another lends content, and what obscures in the fair volume lies, find written in the margin of his eyes.
All look to like, but no more deep will I dart mine eye, than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come.
What shall this speech bespoke of our excuse?
Let them measure us by what they will.
You are a lover, borrow Cupid's wings, and soar with them above a common bound.
Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
Too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love.
Knock and enter.
Some consequence yet hanging in the stars shall bitterly begin his fearful day. With this night's revels and expire the term of a dispissed life closed in my breath, by some vile forfeit of untimely death, but he that halth the steerage of my course, direct my snail on lustly gentlemen.
Strike drum. I know not, sir.
Oh, she doth teach the torch to burn bright. It seems she hung upon the cheeks of night, like a rich jewel in Ethiop's ear, beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. For I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This, by his voice, should be a Montague.
Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this isn't Montague, our foe.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he.
Content thee, gentle coz, I let him alone. He bears him like a poorly gentleman. Therefore he patient, take no note of him. It is my will, the which if thou respect.
I'll not endure him.
She shall be endured. Am I the master here, or you? Go to.
Why? 'Tis a shame.
Go to. If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this, my lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready to stand, to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong with your hand too much.
Oh, then, dear saint, let these lips do what hands do, and pray grant thou less fair tune to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips to yours my sin is purged.
My lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from thy lips? Give me my sin again.
Your mother craves a word with you.
Is she a Capulet?
Away, be gone. The sport is at the best.
Aye, so I fear. The more is my unrest. Nay, gentlemen, prepare not to be gone.
Come hither. What is yond gentleman?
I know not.
Go ask his name.
His name is Romeo, and a Montague.
My only love sprung from my only hate.